Inside is the red dress he prepared for Ruby, hoping his daughter shines like a star in music. They chatted like old friends late into the night. Ruby widened her eyes and asked her mom, "Do you wish I were a normal person?" The question left her mother stunned, but she wanted to have an honest talk with Ruby. He told Ruby that when she was born, he actually hoped she could fit in with others and not be so special like him. He wished Ruby to enjoy everything life has to offer, but also hoped she could be different like him, avoiding the hassle of it all. Facing the weight of normal expectations can be overwhelming. When he saw his daughter was born healthy, he was excited yet bewildered. She was over the moon, but also anxious, fearing she might mess up taking care of Ruby, turning into a bad mom. The next day, she found her brother and asked why he looked like a firework gone wrong. Turns out, he heard the news of Ruby's beautiful singing. He wanted his sister to chase her dreams fearlessly while he took on all the family troubles because, hey, he's the brother, and that's his cake. But the parents never acknowledged him. Before Ruby was born, everything was just fine and dandy at home. Why did everything go haywire now? The autumn concert was on, and Ruby was decked out in the dress her mom gave her, ready to steal the show. Even though her parents couldn't be her ear audience, they chose to be her cheerleaders. As the curtain slowly lifted, everyone moved to the rhythm together. But her parents and brother couldn't hear a thing, stuck in a dinner chat mode, clapping along like they were at an awkward party. They couldn't keep up with the beat, but Ruby and Miles' duet still sounded beautiful. Yet in their world, it was silent, as if muted except for breathing. Dad saw smiling faces, some shedding tears quietly. At that moment, Dad truly realized his daughter's talent was no joke. Time for Ruby to spread her wings. That night, she suggested they sit outside to stargaze, saying, "These stars can't hold a candle to the ones over the ocean." Stars symbolize resilience and beauty. Ruby needs a sea-like stage. She asks Ruby to sing today's song again. And just like that, she sang it again at Dad's prompting, with him placing his hand on her throat to feel the music's vibrations. He felt her inner feelings, and her world was silent as a tomb. But today, she wanted to dare to listen to her daughter's song. That's a cry from her heart. She can't express well, but her daughter's talent is undeniable. The next day, Dad woke her up early, and the family prepared to take her to a Berkeley College interview. Unfamiliar with the roads, he circled several times to find the right spot. Ruby worried about her looks and she didn't have time to change, but Mom reassured her, "Just be yourself, kiddo." She ran into Miles and, due to her nerves, asked him to call the teacher, hoping for a miracle. The college rule: no family in interviews. Ruby first faced aside his rules. The interviewer made a funny face at Ruby's simple outfit. Dad, not wanting to miss out, decided to sneak upstairs. But since he forgot the music sheets, the pianist couldn't play, leaving her with only a solo to sing. Just then, the teacher walked in and agreed to accompany her on piano after getting the interviewer's approval, and Ruby finally began to sing. But her performance was a far cry from what it used to be. The teacher, not wanting her to falter, fibbed that he played it wrong, giving her another shot. The teacher's glance said it was her sole chance. Her family reached the second floor. Courage failed her. Her performance was truly absolutely phenomenal. Her performance was truly absolutely phenomenal. Her performance was truly absolutely phenomenal. Her performance was absolutely phenomenal. Ruby used sign language to express the song she sang, making her family upstairs totally engrossed. This quirky move caught the interviewer's attention to her family upstairs, but luckily, he didn't shoo them away. Ruby sang while using sign language to express her love for her family. This moment was both vocal and silent. Sign language was her childhood translation tool, but today, she hoped to use it to share her music. Family gave her limitless strength, much like the ocean she once detested. It provided comfort in pivotal moments. Ruby finished singing the whole song. Before the interview results were out, she was back out to sea as usual. Father and son managed to keep life orderly without her help, like a pro. Mom stepped out of her comfort zone and finally got a glimpse of a normal life. Family gathered around the computer, anxiously waiting for Ruby's acceptance letter. Dad went to the teacher's house, looking serious, but hugged the teacher warmly upon greeting. Yes, Ruby got into Berkeley College of Music. She and Miles enjoyed their last moments together in a secret hideout. They held hands like the last otters and splashed for the last time. On school day, Ruby refused her parents' help to arrange her dorm. Dad pulled out Ruby's old toys and blanket, hoping these antiques would remind her of home. Then she hopped into the car for a tearful farewell as her family waved goodbye. Suddenly, she called for a stop, running back for a big hug. Dad knew their future wouldn't smell like fish from the boat anymore. They had learned valuable lessons. Family signed I love you, and she returned it with even deeper love. May their bond be as vast as the ocean. The car leaves the town they've lived in for over a decade. The film ends. Don't forget to subscribe. This movie won the Oscar for Best Picture in 2022, but the buzz was surprisingly low. It didn't have any heart-stopping drama, just a plain tale of family love.